Welcome back to my channel. This is Opening the Vault, and it has been a long time since I've posted on this channel. I just kind of disconnected for a bit for two reasons. A reason that you're probably noticing is that I cut my hair. I wasn't planning on cutting my hair. I had no reason to really cut my hair. It was one of those things that happens whenever I start something new, which brings me to the second reason. I started a new job, and that job just is it. At the beginning, it took a lot of my time and my mental energy and effort. This is a very client-focused, client-facing job. And so how my hair was at that time didn't make me feel confident. So I cut it in a way to make me feel more confident in my hair. And it did, but also, you know, I can't wait to grow it back out. I'm not really looking for the short look. I've had short hair my entire life. How the longest my hair was in my most recent videos. That's the longest my hair has ever been. And it's blonde. You know, I've been growing my hair out blonde. I love the blonde. I'm keeping it blonde. Also, some of my more recent videos have been my bleaching video. That wasn't that long ago, but my roots are already grown in. So there will be another bleaching video. I don't know when, but shortly. And yeah, so I do want to talk a little bit about specifically why I cut my hair, and then I'll put some photos so that you guys can see what I was seeing. So my hair was, for the most part, really healthy. Yes, it's blonde, and always there's damage that comes with bleaching your hair, but my hair was growing, it was flourishing, it was beautiful. I had little to no shedding. Like, it was great. I do my hair at home. I do everything that I do with my hair, I do myself, and I trim my hair myself. I trim maybe 1/4 of an inch, like it's literally barely anything. But whenever I trim my hair, if my hair is sitting here after I trim it, it's up here. It's something that I've been used to for the past like year-ish, that I've been seeing more hang time. But this most recent time when I cut my hair, the shrinkage was astronomical. Like, it literally, my hair went from like wherever it was sitting to like up here. Using my favorite products, using my products that give me the most like elongation. And I was like, I am not feeling this, you know? Like, if I have short hair, then let it be short. But if I have longer hair that I've worked really hard on, it's a little annoying. But what I usually do is just wait 2-3 months and then my hair drops again. That's the pattern, that's how it goes. So you're probably like, well, why didn't you just wait 2 to 3 months? Yeah, when I trimmed my hair, there were areas of my hair that were so uneven that now that my hair looked shorter, it looked like I had like chunks missing. And not even like regular chunks. It was literally like, if you split my hair down the middle, this side was thick and beautiful and lustrous. And then this side had like a piece missing here, which I know I had. I spoke about it in an earlier video, but there were like pieces back here that were like so short compared to the rest of my hair. And I'm like, this is unacceptable. And a lot of my damage is from, I mentioned this in another video, I'll link all those in the eye, but a lot of my damage was from mechanical breakage, where I would either detangle with a tool or detangle improperly and I was like ripping out my hair. And the other one, the big part right here, happened in January of this year, so January 2023. I had bleached my roots and I overlapped the bleach. At first there was no issue, so January, February, March passed. April, I started to notice thinning right here. And then another month or so later, I was like, this is too much shedding. So I cut it. I cut a chunk of hair right here. So I already knew I had a short piece right here, and it was fine. It wasn't something that anyone would really notice unless they were like staring at my hair. And I feel like a lot of us have those things about our hair where it's like, yeah, I notice it when I see it in the mirror, but most people probably don't. I literally just woke up, took off my bonnet, and I did not like what I saw, so I cut my hair off. I'm pretty sure I recorded it. It was a little while ago, like maybe even like 3 months ago, I don't know. I recorded myself cutting my hair. I probably won't include all the clips, but the longest pieces of my hair were like 12 inches. I've never had hair that long, and it was gone in an instant because I was unsatisfied. All of that is to say that I cut my hair to grow it back out evenly and as healthy as possible. My goal is to grow my hair to the same length or longer, to have the right and the left side, the front and the back, be as even as possible. And that's about it. So that's also really fun for me. But I also thought that it would be fun for the people on this channel because I came to the channel with maybe like 3 years of hair growth. So there were no like proper visuals or like journey of how I got there. So I thought it would be pretty cool to see me grow my hair from like this length to however long it was before, and it should take like 3-ish years, so that's nice. I do have a video on how I originally grew my hair. I'll leave that in the eye. I have a video of my natural hair journey. I'll link that in the eye, but what's nice is that now that I cut my hair, we can go on this journey together. I'm staying blonde because I love the blonde, and I do not blame the bleach for my damage. I blame my application of the bleach for the damage. But also, now that my hair is short, you can see my piercings, which no one really knew that I had. So I have a tragus, a daith on the left side, and then I have a flat and a conch on the right side. I don't have my earlobes pierced because I stopped wearing earrings in like middle school. So I've been thinking about getting them re-pierced, but I don't really know. That's for a different video. But yeah, so I also wanted to go over the products that I've been using. Yes, my hair is short, but I've been going through a lot of products. And I also want to quickly talk about the difference in the products that I've been using. When I first cut my hair, I was really into mousse. And I would do the same technique that I did before. Here's a picture of what my hair looks like with, I don't remember what product it was, but this is like what it looks like when I define my hair when it is short, when I use like the raking method. I also recently started to use my cream stylers, but with that, I kind of finger coil. My hair is getting too long for finger coils to look right, in my opinion, so I've gone back to raking. But yeah, so right now I might the cream stylers and just finish up my like mousses and gels, because honestly, I only wear my hair in wash and goes, and that's it. I haven't had a protective style since, I don't remember. I'll put a picture of my last protective style and like the date for when I got it, but protective styles just don't work with the bleach. And even when my hair was like natural black, I find that protective styles just make my hair super dry, and it just breaks off so much. I'm used to washing my hair. My hair is used to being washed twice a week at the maximum. So constantly having my hair be in this moisture routine and then going a month or two without washing it doesn't work for me. So I also have the empties that I've been using. I'm gonna start in wash day order, and I think I only have one Pre-Poo. I have one Pre-Poo and something that I used as a Pre-Poo. So I have the African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Pre-Shampoo. This is the first one that I used, or the second, I don't really remember. It still smells really good, completely empty. This stuff is great. I use the Sarenzo Beauty Amla and Bamboo Deep Conditioner. This is an Ayurvedic packed deep conditioner. I used it as a deep conditioner, did not like it. I used it on damp hair to pre-poo and my hair loved it. I used all of it and it has an okay scent. It's like kind of sweet, kind of grainy, like sweet whole grain bread kind of, but it's not bad. I really like this and I feel like it's nourishing my hair and my scalp. I have another one of these somewhere and I'll be using it. Now for the shampoos, I have an African Pride Moisture Miracle Honey and Coconut Oil Shampoo. I've had this for a long time. Easily my favorite shampoo of all time. For me, this is the best moisturizing shampoo that I've ever used and ever will use. I'm pretty sure I have another one in my stash and I'll be using it. This is like my staple moisturizing shampoo. And you know, I don't finish shampoos very often, so this is actually pretty impressive for me. And that's it. I don't know. And so moving on to actual deep conditioners that I used as deep conditioners, I have the Luxe Locks Blueberry Cream Pie Deep Conditioner. Probably my favorite deep conditioner of all time, completely empty. I finished maybe 4 or 5 of these. It smells good, moisturizes my hair, detangles my hair. It's just a winner. I don't know what else to say about this. This is another staple in my stash. And anyone who follows Nature's Little Secret or knows about it, they know that they came out with the Agave Nectar Moisturizing Treatment. I got 2 of these and I was very surprised by the scent. It smells like something else, but it has a very like cookie batter scent, which is interesting. Oh yeah, it smells like the Camille Rose Moisture Milk, or the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk. That's what it smells like. And it's very strange that they have the same scent, but this stuff is good. It's a nice moisturizing deep conditioner. Because I have blonde hair, most of my deep conditioners have protein in them, so it's nice to have something that doesn't. I have 1 more of these and I'll be using it. I'm not too sure if this will be my moisture only deep conditioner, but it's very nice. I think I like the Nature's Little Secret mixed fruit deep conditioner more than this, so I might get that one, but again, I have another one. And then I have the Camille Rose Algae Renew Deep Conditioning Mask. This stuff is really good. This is a very good mask. 2 issues. 1, there's not a lot of product in the jar. If anyone has this, you might have noticed that there's a false bottom. So the actual bottom is like here-ish, like here. It's not all the way at the bottom. And you can kind of see if I hold my hands up, my hands aren't directly on the bottom. Like I can see that there's plastic, space, more plastic, and then my hands. So that's a little annoying. I hit the bottom of this a lot faster than I thought I would. Good deep conditioner, but because it's so expensive and with that ridiculous false bottom, I'd only get it if it was on like super duper sale. It's a great deep conditioner. It's good. It's good. But the price and the false bottom just make it a little annoying. And I believe that's all for my wash day products. Going into leave-ins. And I'll also put refresher sprays in the same category. What's really interesting about 2 of these leave-ins is that I got them this year and finished them within months. That almost never happens. I finally tried the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner, finished it. There's like, you know, a little bit left, but it's completely empty. I was so surprised by how much I liked this. I'll put the video of me using it in the eye. I can define my hair with this, just with this. Now, I'm not at the point where I would just wear a leave-in only wash and go, but unbelievably surprised by this. Now this actually has a little bit of hold to it, like a little bit of hold to it, which is really nice. So I like to use this with some of my lighter hold gels. And the only con I would say is that it smells like grass clippings. I don't smell it too much once my hair dries, but for someone who does their hair in the shower, it might be a little much. So when it comes to scents, you might want to see if you can like smell it before you get it. And I have the Kinky Curly Not Today. This, I'm so glad that I tried this. I heard a lot of people saying that it had little to no moisture. The first time I tried it, I was like, wow, this kind of sucks. But then I used it on soaking wet, like dripping wet hair in the shower. And it was just the best. It's really good. Similarly to the Mixed Chicks leave-in, it also has a little bit of hold. My girlfriend has really loose, like wavy hair. And recently I did a braid out only using this, a different bottle, but using this. And when I took out the braids, there was hold just from the leave-in. And I mean, her hair is gonna hold that curl for another like week or two. So really dope. This, and I believe this will forever be in my stash. They're just good products. And a lot of what you're seeing in the empties portion of this video are products that are as close as possible to my final stash. My goal is to have just one base stash. I can have multiples of whatever I'd like, but I really only want to have certain products that I know to reach for. I might do a video on like my ideal stash with what I have now, but that's for a later time. Now for a refresher spray, I only have one and I finished this a little while ago. It's the Luxe Fruit Punch Refresher Spray. Probably the best refresher spray I've ever used. Incredibly moisturizing, doesn't make my hair frizzy, doesn't make my hair shrink up. Smells amazing. I walk around smelling like fruit punch. And it's just good stuff. It's completely empty. Well, it's got a little bit, but I can't really get that little bit at the bottom out. So, but this stuff is good. And then everything else that I have would be in the stylers category. So something else that I have 3 products that I started using this year and then finished soon after. So I have the Mixed Chicks Curl Sculptor. This stuff, I have another one already, but it is so watery. If you see this in the store, pick it up and shake it, and you'll hear that it sounds like the inside of a water bottle. It's insane. I do like using this as a second step under some of my softer holding gels. It's just, I don't know, it's nice to use. I like using really watery products on my hair because I feel like it has that added moisture, which adds to my definition. My hair looks so good when I use this, but because it's so watery, I don't think I'd ever just define my hair with this, but it's really nice to use on top of a leave-in and then under another gel. But it's completely optional step. I just like using it. Now to pair with the Kinky Curly leave-in, I have the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. Me and this custard had an interesting time. The first like 3 times I used it, first of all, the first time I used it, I think I went like all the way down here. By the time I finished using this, I figured out how to use bare minimum and get some of the nicest wash and goes I've ever gotten. I'll put that link in the eye, and it's a really good custard. I have another one. For me, the secret to this is just to use it on wet hair and stop applying once my hair is defined, because it won't feel like my hair is like coated. But once I see definition on my hair, I stop applying because I don't need a lot of this. And when I add too much, it gets a little sticky, maybe a little tiny bit flaky. And then I have the Twisted Sista Amazing Dream Curl Gel. This gel is probably one of my favorite unsuspected gels. It is just good stuff. It's thick, but not too thick. It's moisturizing, and it's good. I don't know. This is a really, really, really good gel. It's super affordable. I got it at Marshall's for $7. I like it. This is a reformulation. They used to have a really thick version, but this is a little looser. My mom got me 2 of these. I finished 1. This has been in my stash for like a couple years now. So the other jar is probably like a few years old, so I gotta use it soon. Amazing. And my all-time favorite gel. I'm a gel girl. I feel like my hair gets that moisture and that definition and all. Oh, I love it. Anyway, this is the Camille Rose Curl Maker. I feel like some people really don't like this. I love it. And I know some people will, it's usually between this and the Uncle Funky's. Uncle Funky's gel was the first like higher end gel that I tried on my hair. I use Eco forever. I got to like the big buckets. And so I was used to spending like $14 on a gallon of product. And then I got the Uncle Funky's, like the regular size one, 8 ounce, 12 ounce for $14, $15. And I hated it. I hated it. And believe it or not, the way my hair looks on my license is a failed wash and go from that product. And every time I look at my license, I'm like, yeah, I'm never trying that again. So even though I probably like it now, sometimes your first impression is enough to just never touch anything again. I don't know why I brought that up, but it just popped in my head. And a product that is actually discontinued. I bought it in a sale. The Main Choice was having a 50% off sale, so I got 6. And then right after I received my package in the mail, like a week or 2 later, they discontinued it. Because mind you, the only reason I ordered so many was because it used to be at Sally's and they took it out of Sally's. And I'm like, what's going on? And so yeah, this is a discontinued product. They're selling it through a second party. I'm guessing the Main Choice sold whatever was left in their inventory to somebody else. If you go to their Instagram page, they have like a link. It's more expensive than it usually would be on their own website. So basically once the jars that I have are done, I'm not buying it again. But it is the Main Choice Cheers Gelato. And this is more of like an honorary empties. Yes, it looks completely empty, but there is a thin film of product at the bottom. This stuff is thick, like thick, super thick. I actually have it in my hair now. I had a failed finger coiling wash and go, so I just dampened my hair and put this in there. It's just so good. It gives me such good definition that lasts for a really long time, and I just love it. It's a really good gel. And because I only have 6, I have 6 full jars of this. This is like the last open one that I have. I'm just gonna use them for special occasions, but I do want to show you like how gooey it is. Yeah, it's like super gooey. And it might not be the nicest to use, but it gives me incredible results and I love it. But yeah, the only other gel that I know that had the same texture was the original Twisted Sista gel, but it's super thick, and they want you to use it on damp hair. I'm very careful with this so that I don't like rip my hair out, because I usually style on soaking wet hair. But anyway, the last thing that I've been using is the Cantu Thermal Shield Heat Protectant. This is maybe my second or third thing of this. Whenever I diffuse, whenever I sit under my dryer, I always put heat protectant on. With the blonde, I can't take any chances. So yeah, these are all the products that I've been using lately. I have a couple more that I will be throwing into my bag to show you probably by the end of the year. And thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, and I am really trying my best to film more videos and get them out to you. So let me know your comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.